Hello! This is the second in my handheld gaming series which I'm going to be popping onto YouTube. As I mentioned in my first video, I started collecting these for a short period of time, and over probably about a year I built up a decent wee collection of them, and sadly they languish in a box in the loft because I don't have any space for them. Now this little guy, again by Bandai Electronics, is called Champion Racer. This was got a popular sort of genre of game. It's a driving game. You can probably tell with the word racer. There was various kind of itinerations of this game. I got this one back in the day and I really enjoyed it. I mean the previous one that I showed you, the Space Invader thing, was pretty boring, but this is actually really good. Similar controls to Space Invaders. You've got the clunky left and right, you've got the gear stick up and down, and you've got the on off button. And on the back, I can't tell what that is. It says test driving skills and score as you shift gears, change lanes, move through, forward and reverse. I don't think you can reverse. You can score up to 150 points with 100 seconds if you're a great driver. Move in and out of traffic without crashing. Each time you crash you lose 2 seconds and back to starting position. Be aggressive, blah blah blah. Now the instructions have sadly blurred at the bottom, so I can't read the rest of them. So anyway, let's have a quick crack. I'm going to turn the light off so you can see what's actually happening. Power on. Now these things are a bit flaky because obviously the electronics in them are pretty old. Now here you go, you start off down here in the lay-by, and the idea is you can move up, which is up a gear, and basically move forwards. And the more cars you pass, the more points you get. I think you've got is 100 seconds. If you move up, you'll see the traffic obviously starts to speed up. Now the problem being is you don't obviously have far less time to actually react, and it's not exactly super smooth, so obviously you can move up to the very top, but it's totally impossible to see actually what's happening. But it is actually quite a fun little game. When you compare, how basic these games are, this was actually pretty good. Whoa! And this type of game obviously still exists, and obviously slightly more advanced sort of forms than this. But I say this is what we had to play, and this was actually a very good game. The funny thing was, I had a lot of these games back in the time, and you know what, I have no idea what happened to them. I think they were, in fact, you know what, if I remember rightly, I think they were actually given away. Because, when you look back now and you think, why did I give these things away, I should have kept them. And it's the same with like old computers. But back then, when you had like a Commodore 64 and you had the chance of an Amiga, you weren't interested in the Commodore 64. You simply didn't want it. You would give it away for nothing. And obviously now, with hindsight, you think, I should have kept it. Yeah, maybe you should have kept it. But back then, when you were moving up, getting better technology, and it's the same with this. If somebody offered me a Commodore 64 for this, I would have bitten their hand off. And it's only now when you look back and think, well, I wish I'd kept them. But anyway, I'm talking a lot of guff here. Let's just enjoy the game. So yeah, I've done the Space Invaders one, and I've done this one. I'm going to stick them up on YouTube, which will obviously, if you're watching it, then you'll know it's on YouTube. See what the reaction is. It's just it actually gives me a chance to dig these out and have a wee shot of them, because as with a lot of things, I sort of bought them and they pretty much got resigned to the loft after a short space of time. So finish my game. And there we go. That's Champion Racer by Bandai Electronics. Thanks for watching.